following presentation of the National Football League. What pride on your feet! And welcome Dan Campbell and your two-time defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions!
The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he passed the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. And a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal. Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
On second down, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take them down on 3rd down for a big loss.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold from USC. He's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker.
The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Shaquille Griffin on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Now a third and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He is going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
First down.
So third and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up fourth down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was broke. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Goff to throw on first down. We'll go right back to Laporta. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
More yards.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Seahawks' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Brings up second and
I think this play is a direct
Seahawks
result of his
6-yard
film
line.
study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third and goal.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
First down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Now this looks like a design run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down for a Lion.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. And second down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
Down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Lions.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On 1st down, it's Goff. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw is Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's
another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 11. Laporta in motion. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Still second down.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Just a quick read by the linebacker on that running back screen. He beats everybody to the spot and blows this play up for a loss.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense headed back to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Connects with Kupp on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion is Barner. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
On the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They run with Walker, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Darnold. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 27.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws, and as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Toss, right side, sharpen it, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
In motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are on the board. It's 10-7.
Seahawks 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Williams in motion. Caught out wide on the RPO.
Complete to Jamison Williams. A gain of on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's up. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it, and the Seahawks are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Seahawks 14, Lions 10.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Taken down right at the
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Laporta in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing, Goff. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing, Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
The throw on first down is Darnold. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold.
Darnold's pass complete to Eric Saubert. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Darnold. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Darnold to throw again. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
To throw again is Darnold. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Myers kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
Showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's gone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Darnold to throw. He'll try to run for it. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seahawks.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. but instead you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Tight end motioning left. Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Cup in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out to a 24-10 lead.
Lions 10.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Goff just going to tap this one forward. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Lions first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Williams in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. They're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
And 2.
Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good pick up of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Laporta in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Montgomery. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Made by Julian Love. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. Laporta in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
24, Lions 13.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. To throw is Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and it's going to be a lot of game.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
16 yards. And the Lions first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. Laporta in motion. Off to throw on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 8.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
To throw is Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9
yards. That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Catch is made by Wright. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Here's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Third down.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have a Lions first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him.
It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, Goff. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Sim. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. The run up the middle. It's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On play action, here's Darnold. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
To the outside and complete to Valdez-Scantling.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Laporta in motion. On play action. Goff. Defender drapes all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Gibbs. There he goes, inside the 30. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there.
That's
1st down, Detroit.
Lions.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks' 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot
So
to
loss
try to
of
run a
2
play like that.
brings up
It is
3rd
blown
and
up
4.
behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ken Patrick. Touchdown, Lions.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The
Seahawks offense ready to get back to work.
On 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's 2nd down. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. talk things over
It's a gain
before
of 8,
third down.
And it brings up third down.
To throw again. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.